Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to take the time to tell you why I think Phase 4 is finally fantastic and just everything that goes with it, what they have done, the changes they have made, just how awesome it has been over this past weekend. Just essentially no life in World of Warcraft for the first time, and I can't remember how long, maybe since we hit 60 originally 5 years ago. Just the amount of dedication and work you put into your character, seeing the gear you get, just chasing minor upgrades, all those awesome things that come with Phase 4, and it's even better and solid in my opinions. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So a few systems that I think they implemented here in Season of Discovery that has made SOD Phase 4 feel really good compared to what Phase 3 felt like, or even just normal Classic. And that is the Undermine Reel system being greater than the Wild Offering system. It is such an improvement. You get a reel from every boss. You don't have to do some specific weird things that sort of ignores half of the content. You go out there and you get it, and you can, help other guildies run a dungeon. Like, it gives you a reason to run a dungeon. Every dungeon you run, you'll get like 1 to 2 crates you can open, even if you don't need gear or any recipes that you can get from there. For killing 50 bosses is quite a feat to do in one day. That means you would have to run every single in-game dungeon if you want to farm one of the big major recipes. Speaking of these leather reinforced bags, I was able to grab this early. I spent my first 50 reels on this, ignoring the ring upgrades that I could have gotten, and I sat there and I just made them and sold them in org and made a ton of gold, and now I am set for Phase 4 for a long time. I'm feeling good. We were able to get a lot of people some bags and make a decent profit with it, so that felt really awesome. Next, I want to talk about the Eruption event and it being so much better than Incursions. I personally feel like they nailed the Eruption event for a few reasons. So when we look at reputations that you get for it, you get Hydraxium Waterlord as well as Thorium Brotherhood rep with that. Now normally those reps are either highly restricted or limited to the raid and doing Molten Core and other dungeons to get it. So once you're honored with Thorium Brotherhood, before you only needed Fiery Cores and Lava Cores to up your Thorium Brotherhood rep, and they have gone ahead and reworked those reputations to allow you to get upgrades from the raid with the new sort of rep vendors depending on the gear that you need. Same with Hydraxium Waterlords. And so these two reps are usually either really terrible grinds that require raids, like going from neutral to honored are quests and a bunch of turn-ins, and then from honored and higher you require Molten Core, whether it's Fiery Cores or Lava Cores or the other stuff, and you're able to just go out there and blast it. And so it gives you a way to get what I look at as premium reputation without having to get into raid and do it, which I think is good. And it doesn't give you too much. It's not like it is an insane gold farm. It's good XP. It's decent gold. You can do it in about 30 minutes just running a pretty good loop. And so to me, I don't really think like people are complaining like, oh, it's obnoxious, it's not worth doing. But if you know how you got these reps before, you have a greater appreciation for it. And if you want to complain, oh, it's time gated, well, are you kidding me? Are you gonna really spend thousands and thousands of gold to upgrade your Thorium Brotherhood to Revered or Exiled or Exalted? Sorry, like. It's just such a good system in my opinion, and I'm defending it for those reasons because I understand where this rep was and how much it took to get these two to Exalted. So having something I can go there and do daily, grab some friends, go blast it, I think that is truly awesome, and WoW needs more of those events. And it's not like it is BIS Gold, BIS EXP like Incursions were, so you felt like if you weren't doing it, you were missing out really bad, and that always is a terrible feeling in an MMO. Next, in-game, there are so many things that you can do for your pre-BIS gear and so many options that people are in there debating, like all the numbers, guys. I see a different pre-bis and bis list every single day. Like, they're just sitting there just going at it, saying, oh, this is better, this is changing, this is why. And it's really cool to see. It really speaks to the dev team's ability to look at all these items and take a deep dive into it and make some awesome stuff with it. And I am truly happy that they were able to do that, and just seeing all that stuff. I've been focusing on the tier 0.5 quest line. I actually only need the helmet, so I'm just blasting Skolo till I get the helmet, and then I'll finish up the quest line. But it's been such an awesome journey. I feel really lucky that I've been able to get all that stuff, so hopefully I can get the helmet from Skolo today, and I'll be happy. One thing that I sort of wish they added was, like, maybe allow you to buy the tier 1.5 pieces to mitigate RNG with your reels. Maybe let them cost 100, the bop ones, and make them bop, so that way you could, have some bad RNG mitigation. That'd be something I would personally like to see. I don't know if that's possible or a direction they want to go in, but we'll see how many Skola runs it takes me to get my Magister's headpiece. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and it'll be awesome to get that. But all in all, the gear options that they've put in this game, they've allowed us to sort of create, have been really awesome. And I can go do so many dungeons just to get raw pieces, or I can do this 0.5 quest line. Yes, it costs a decent amount of gold, but it's giving me essentially 8 pieces of close to pre-bis gear, which is truly awesome. And I can probably get the other pieces because it pretty much makes you go and do every dungeon at some point to some degree. So while you're doing that, you're able to get a bunch of pieces, as well as you have the crafting epics that are pretty awesome. If you have Revered with Timber Hold, for example, that's what I needed for the shoulders and belt. But I was able to I only got honored, so I did make my own belt, but I was able to find someone who was revered and a tailor to make the shoulders for me, and then I could go and buy them myself. So it was really cool to sort of see that, and that's something that I was able to just sit there and do solo, to grind out the Winterfall beads, to get the gold to buy the mooncloth, and just a really good upgrade system, making use of a lot of materials that we might not do, and just giving you something to go out there and do. Next, the PvE and PvP event balance feels awesome. When I'm out there in the Searing Gorge and Burning Steppes, I'm rarely ever attacked by Alliance during the event because you get no honor, so it's like, what's the point? You're literally just doing that to be mean. And I really haven't been killed out there, so it's been really cool to see. But then we go into the middle of the mountain, and it is an absolute bloodbath. Everyone is just fighting and getting triple honor, and it just feels really rewarding. So the PvPers and people that want to PvP go into the mountain to do it, and then the people who are PvEing are outside the mountain. And I think it is a really good balance, and they did a really good job, especially coming from incursions where we just saw people just camp the crap out of the door after they hit level 50 and just murder all the low levels trying to level up. So I think it was a really good balance with that, and a good decision. And generally, guys, I have just pretty much no life this game since Phase 4 launched. From Thursday to now, I'm playing like 12, 16, 18 hours a day, barely sleeping. I know it's unhealthy to say this, but I did stop working out for the first time in like 140 days, taking a week off just to let my body heal, and we'll get back after it. But I've just absolutely fallen in love. I just want to eat, sleep, play WoW, and it has been an awesome weekend, and I've truly enjoyed it. Like, I want to play it, that urge to want to play. Like, it makes me want to waste my time instead of feeling forced to do it. And largely covering every aspect of the endgame for you guys in my videos, which you've been enjoying. That has been the major drive, and we're almost finished. I think we've covered nearly everything, and it's been pretty awesome to do. But anyway, guys, I would love to hear what you think of Phase 4. I'm just trying to be honest, be transparent, tell you why I think it's finally fantastic. And yeah, I would love to hear what you think, the things you enjoyed, whether you disagree with me or agree with me. Tell me why. I love reading those comments. So anyway, guys, that is it for this video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.